No, you might be thinking about your travel plans over the next 24 hours, and the warning from the Met Office is in force. It's an amber warning. That means that disruption to travel is likely across northern parts of the UK. This is the big view across the UK. Notice that angry looking cloud, massive cloud that's been drifting out of the southwest. Effectively, it's a battle zone between the milder air, which is coming in off the Atlantic, and also colder air from Eastern Europe and Scandinavians, where these two air masses meet. That's where we have a weather front, and because it's so cold across northern parts of the UK, effectively we have falling snow. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, snow is already falling across northern parts of Wales, the Midlands into the Pennines, southern Scotland and Northern Ireland, and effectively this is going to be the worst area as far as the weather goes through the course of Friday in terms of snow. But in terms of rainfall, it's the southwest of the country. In fact, across parts of southern Cornwall and Devon, we could see in the region of 50, maybe even 75 millimetres of rain in around about 24 to 48 hours. So flooding problems across the southwest of the country, that's one problem zone. The other problem zone, of course, is that snow across northern parts of the UK. You'll notice big arrows here, so that means strong winds, gale force winds, in fact, inland. So we're not just talking about snow, heavy snow falling, it's also blowing snow and drifts across some of those trans-Pennine routes. And you'll notice that that snow kind of sticks around in the same area. How much snow are we actually going to get? Well, quite a lot, because this area of snow is going to hang around in the same place for quite a long time. 5 to 10 centimetres in some of the towns and cities lower ground, 20 to 40 centimetres across the hills of Wales and the Pennines too. So we're talking about in excess of a foot of snow in some of the hardest hit areas. And remember, it's a strong wind blowing as well, so there'll be drifts which will be deeper than that, and similar values across eastern parts of Northern Ireland and southern Scotland. Now, the weather front, which is bringing the snow, that battleground between the milder air to the south and that colder air to the north, is stalled across the UK. In fact, in some areas we may be still getting some very heavy snowfall through the course of Saturday and even into Sunday itself, and there will be a tendency for the snow to drift a little bit further southwards, just about nudging into the London area. But I think London itself, we're mostly talking about sleet and not much in the way of snow. But it stays cold into Sunday. In fact, on Sunday, temperatures are barely above freezing.